Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Ryan Half, Hunter McCullough, appreciate you being here. Hunter, sadly, no Does It Work product from Rachel Hackbarth in the last couple weeks.
What's up with that? Was she let go, unfortunately, or is she still around on the grade?
I hope Rachel's still there.
Okay.
I hope Rachel's still there in Wichita. But,
she's probably taking a nice deserved vacation,
yeah, probably.
I bet. Yeah,
probably.
maybe getting married or something like that. Who knows what's going on in her life?
Congratulations.
Someday maybe we'll have her on and, pick her brain. I've always wanted to talk to Rachel Hackbarth.
Yeah, we have a news platform that we share between our Gray Media stations, and just hasn't had another Does It Work lately.
No,
so
dang.
we're hoping to see one in the coming weeks here.
If she hasn't been fired, she will be soon. So there we go. No, just kidding. She won't. She's doing fine.
We'll have Hunter fill in for Does It Work. Our executive producer, Ben.
Ben's peering around the corner.
Hunter might not have a job here in a couple.
There's Ben.
Well,
I'm sorry, Ben.
Let's change topics.
Sure.
How about that? Yesterday, we shared on our Facebook page, talking about our time Superior Middle School band class. So on that Facebook post, we asked you all at home to give the two of us a name for our band duo, and you had some clever names for us out there. You had Sven and Oli, which I think was a good one. You had Hager and Tex, Caps Over Matter, 10-gallon hat trick, which I liked, and then Lone Star Viking.
The creativity of the people in the Northland is just unmatched. Look at that. That's absolutely. I like Hager and Tex. I think is my favorite.
Yeah.
Of course, the classic comic, right? Hager the Great or something like that.
I think so.
I think it's a classic comic in the old newspapers. That's pretty crazy.
I feel like we're still kind of flustered off the start of our show.
We'll get it back together.
We'll get going.
Here. Yes,
we'll get going
here we go.
Well, hey, very cool news for Bulldog fans out there. So yesterday during the 4 p.m., I got to chat with the CEO and co-founder of the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, which is in Milwaukee. And guess what? Today, limited edition University of Minnesota Duluth bobbleheads being released by the Hall. Only 2,026 are going to be made. They cost $35. There's a flat $8 shipping rate, and are available through the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum's online store. Now, the official bobbleheads there obviously have Champ the Bulldog, talking about our successful hockey program over there, and those bobbleheads are expected to ship out in the month of May.
Well, there you go. Any big, huge Bulldog fan would want something like that. They look well put together as well. I love a good bobblehead, Ryan.
Limited edition, too. I used to collect all the Minnesota Timberwolves bobbleheads growing up. Yeah, I got rid of them during a move a couple of years ago, and I'm sad I did. But,
really?
Yeah.
Did you sell it, or did you just throw it away?
I threw it away.
Oh, Ryan!
I know,
oh my
it's
gosh!
even worse. It's even worse.
That's probably worth something, maybe.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm upset at myself to this day. Well, down in the state of Iowa, how about this idea? A brewery there helping turn unwanted Christmas presents.
Ben's from Iowa.
Ben Reed is from Iowa. They're turning unwanted Christmas presents into community fun. Wise Eye Brewing Company held a second annual Bad Gift Exchange where people brought their weird or unwanted gifts they got over the holidays to then swap with others. So organizers say the unpredictable exchange was all about laughs, connection, and sharing good times, while maybe getting a gift that's just as bad as the one you brought.
Oh my gosh, that's a genius way to recycle. There you go, those old gifts that you don't want. Riddle me this, Ryan.
Sure.
There's a typical trope, or canard, if you will, with different TV shows and everything like that.
Let me get my thesaurus out quickly.
I know. It's just, but like you get a fruitcake, and the fruitcake is the thing that everyone hates.
Right.
It's always bad. Have you ever seen or tasted or received a fruitcake in your existence here, 30 years on Earth?
I don't think that I have.
No, I haven't either. So why is that was it a thing like 20 years ago, 30 years ago that people were giving out these fruitcakes?
I remember watching the Mickey's Christmas, years and years ago. It's one of my favorite winter holiday movies. And I think Minnie got a fruitcake from her boss when she was expecting a bonus. So,
and it's always a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's always not a good thing.
It looks like it's a good dessert. Like I want to try a fruitcake.
It looks like something to keep your door open.
Door stopper.
Yeah,
I can see that.
So if anybody around the Northland knows where to get a good fruitcake,
or even if they still exist, I don't know. Maybe they're extinct.
Yeah, maybe they are.
Yeah.
Well, let us know.
Like the white rhino or something.
Well,
no, that's
too soon.
Sorry.
Well, hey, for hundreds of thousands of people, the new year means a fresh start and a return to dating apps. In fact, the other day, the first Sunday in January is apparently known as Dating Sunday, with apps like Hinge seeing more than a 30% jump in matches and messages. But while love may be in the air, January, sadly also known as Divorce Month, as post-holiday stress pushes some relationships to a breaking point. I should not be laughing about this. I just did not know that either of these existed. Experts say communication and making time for each other are key to successful relationships.
Dude, you see this all the time in nature. It's a balancing thing. You got people getting together, people separating. It's just how it goes, you know? It's sad to see the divorces.
Is that what you see in nature? You see animals
getting together and
dating Sunday and Divorce Month in January?
Ben's walking out as we speak. He can't handle any more of the show. But no, it's something, it's a balancing act that Mother Nature does. right?
I don't know. We have to get someone from the DNR to come attest to
We
that.
can talk to, yeah.
I don't know what's going on up there in Brimson, but
It's a crazy city up there. It's not even a city, it's a little area, so.
look out the window,
careful.
folks.
We
Turn
need
off
to-
turn off your TV and look out the window. Ice fishing here in Minnesota off to an early start this year thanks to a deep early December freeze. And anglers have been hitting the ice across the state. Reports from White Bear Lake to Mille Lacs and Lake of the Woods say fish are biting and ice conditions are ahead of schedule. And there's strong interest in gear and guide trips, which are already underway. Anglers are catching some pike, crappies, and walleye, and local outfitters are seeing high demand, but remind everyone to always check those conditions before you head out.
Like I said, we speared over the weekend here, and we were able to bring out our side-by-sides. We tested along the way, and we had probably about 14 inches of ice.
That's a lot.
Which is a lot,
Yeah.
It's about what you can bring a truck on
Sure.
For that kind of ice. So, again, always be careful with that kind of ice. It's never 100% safe, but yeah, it was good conditions at my lake up north.
Yeah, go catch those fish that are apparently dating or divorcing their other fish.
It's a balance,
It's a
Split
balance.
up, come together.
Well, I think the two of us likely spend too much time that is on our phones during the workday. But for kids, how do they spend their time during a school day? Well, a study published recently found teens spend about 1 hour of their school day on their phones. Half of that time being spent on social media like TikTok, the rest being spent on YouTube and games like Roblox.
What do you spend the most time on your phone there, Ryan?
Oh man, well, we usually have to be on Facebook for work, but then that ends
Yes.
up being the whole scrolling thing. How
Yes.
about you?
Oh, Facebook and YouTube. By far, YouTube.
YouTube's
I love
got
YouTube.
some good videos.
Yes.
Well, coming up, how long would you wait to secure a wedding venue? That and more next on Northern Light.
Sometimes in nature, because the animals get
Okay.
together, right? But then sometimes, the one animal will like kill the other animal after they mate or something like that. So it's maybe not like humans, but that sort of thing happens. So
Like grasshoppers do that?
I think praying mantises.
Praying mantis,
I
that's
think
what
they
it
do
is.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the woman eats the male's head, I think, is what happens. So there you go. Happy 2026, everybody.
Our director Shania asked, what's going on in North Dakota there, Hunter?
Let's talk about North Dakota. These next two stories, I believe, coming out of that great state to our west. Over in North Dakota, a woman got a major surprise in her mailbox, a letter dated 1953. Anna Mock received the decades-old airmail just days before Christmas. The letter was written by a local soldier while serving in the Army and somehow resurfaced more than 70 years later. Turns out it was part of a batch of family letters recently mailed by one of the soldier's relatives, so due to errors in the address label, people like Anna have been getting letters like these. That's pretty wild there, Ryan.
That's pretty cool. It sounds like they were supposed to all come together and then be shipped out to that relative's address, and so it sounds like they got mixed up and they got sent to her house. So-
Yeah.
but seeing a piece of history like that would be pretty cool, and also letters from that soldier's time in the military.
Very, very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a huge piece of history. It almost sounds like a country song, You're receiving these old letters from the past. Maybe it is like a ghost sending out these letters or something like that. This isn't the case here, but it'd be kind of cool if that was, some kind of country song or something.
You should make a country song. The Christmas Shoes, isn't that your favorite
Christmas
song?
Shoes, yes. I love that song. It's my favorite Christmas song of all time.
Love that song.
It's a downer.
Staying in North Dakota, there's a man who has spent the past 5 years constructing a miniature city as a hobby. Jody Kurzman has the story.
This is the town that Warren Flaff built.
Yeah, and then this is where
He built it from the ground up. Warren never really intended for this little town to get so big. It started with 2 sheets of plywood and a small model train. 5 years later, his little town has more than tripled in size.
it's been fun and enjoyable. That's been a nice hobby. I can spend all afternoon here.
Warren controls the train through an app on his phone.
Just do the connection.
He's added just about everything you'd ever want in a town.
Yes.
A movie theater, an ice cream shop, a dollar store, and a hardware store.
Yeah.
There are even billboards
Time to get your AC fixed.
and a Starbucks.
Then there's another cabin over there that has bears looking in the window.
There are nods to North Dakota, too, including a coal mine and a livestock barn.
Being we're in livestock country, I purchased that regional livestock barn. A little Holstein calf here, and
Warren's got a ranch and a feedlot, too.
it's a challenge to what else can I add?
And while he insists he's still learning,
I'm an amateur at this.
this is a hobby Warren has discovered he enjoys, and something he says he might never actually finish.
You could change and tinker forever.
I feel like that would be one of those things where you would never actually end the process.
Yes, it just seems so huge and something that you go throughout the entirety of your life, you know, doing that sort of thing. Are you a big fan of trains when you were little?
I don't think like a ton.
Yeah.
I definitely am someone who has ridden the train, like the Amtrak to Chicago.
Sure, yeah.
It sounds like my microphone.
Oh no, I don't know if we have any.
Yeah, my batteries are dying.
Well, there we go. I can
That's too
take
bad.
the rest of this one if you
how
want,
about
Ryan.
talk about the next story?
Sure. Let's take a look at this next thing. When it comes to weddings out there, brides and grooms know the competition is fierce for the perfect wedding date and venue. But I didn't know that that was this competitive here in Portland. Couples lined up early, some even camping overnight, as Portland Parks and Rec opened applications for weddings at more than 200 of their parks. One bride even flew across the country just to be first in line. It all first come and first serve, of course, here, all for the chance to say I do, and at a dream spot in the Rose City. So that's pretty wild there. Very, very cool, of course. Ryan's got a big wedding coming up, and hopefully starting to get all the plans together for the most part of what all is going to be happening, including maybe putting batteries in things and making sure that we have enough power for everything as
got me?
well.
Am I
We're
on?
good.
Okay, cool.
I
Sounds
think that
good.
worked.
I unplugged everything, by the way, so.
I heard something fall behind me.
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened.
we're good.
I don't even know what that story was about. I wasn't really paying attention.
People are camping overnight to get a spot, like a venue across the city.
Is it that hard? Are you noticing
It sounds like it's that highly sought after.
Now, what about you and your experiences getting wedding venues or anything like that?
I think we had like a month in mind, so I think we wanted a certain month, and then he said, okay, well, these are the weekends that you get, and obviously Saturdays are highly sought after, so which was something we wanted as well. So fortunately, it ended up working out for us, but we didn't have to camp overnight and wait in our turn.
Well, I never went to the wedding, but I was invited to a wedding that was happening on a Monday. Have you ever heard of that, doing it on a different day of the week?
Yeah, save a lot of money.
Yeah, you probably save a ton of money.
Yep.
You don't get as many people
Yep.
coming to the gig, and that's probably what they wanted.
Maybe that's what they wanted
That worked out.
Well, hey, before we head to break, check your change for a new U.S. coin marking the nation's 250th birthday. The U.S. Mint announcing one of the coins, the Mayflower Compact Quarter, now officially in circulation. The first of 5 new quarter designs that will be released this year. And those coins will mark the Revolutionary War, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and even the Gettysburg Address. The U.S. Mint also going to release other collectible coins to celebrate.
Feels like just yesterday the old Declaration was being signed. Pretty crazy,
We
man.
were there.
Yep.
We were there. It was an awesome day. The best baby names of 2025 when we come back.
Just kind of shows the honesty of our show here because, this is a recorded show the day before. We could have just redone the last block with the whole battery thing, but we just trudged on, because we want to show our honest side to the folks out there.
Yeah, so hopefully you heard most of that. We're back.
We're back now. New batteries, new us.
Honestly, the direction the show was going from the start, both of our packs should be off.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
fitting. This show should be canceled halfway
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
but we're going to keep going here, and we're going to talk more about babies. So a new year brings new bundles of joy to the Northland. Of course, over at Aspire St. Luke's, their birthing center team was excited to deliver hundreds of sweet little newborns. For the boys, there were 10 names that tied for most common, including Barrett, Bennett, Carson, Charlie, Henry, Hunter,
Nice.
James, Luke, Mason, and Oliver. All great names right there. For the girls, 4 babies named Olivia made the most popular name, of course. And not of course, who would know that? But there was also a 5-way tie.
They do now.
Right? They do now. A 5-way tie for the next most popular names, and that was Amelia, Annie, Ella, Josie, or June. All great names
Yeah.
there, Ryan.
I like those names.
Have you ever talked about names for like any future kids of any world in your universe? You know what I mean? It's, marriage, you never know what's going to happen after that. So have you ever had that conversation?
I think we'll keep that private.
That's fair, That's very fair.
For the folks at home, that's work boundaries.
We're learning that. It's been 7 years since we've been working together. We're still learning the boundaries.
We will talk about this during the break, though.
I'm going to get yelled at.
I'm just joking. You can ask whatever you want.
Okay,
There's always that one person at work that everyone goes to for answers. It might not be Hunter here, but a company trying to clone that expertise with AI, Ignite Tech, unveiling My Persona software that creates digital twins of employees that look, sound, and respond like the real person. They can help answer your questions, help with training, and they can even speak dozens of languages like you. Hunter, would you want to see an AI twin of yourself?
No, and especially not of Ryan. I'm just kidding. That is creepy, isn't it? Creepy.
That is creepy. That is creepy. But if I could speak 100+ languages, that would be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool. Multiple lingual going on there. That'd be pretty awesome.
That person could answer that question that Hunter had earlier.
Yes, that'd give me a great answer, a good
answer.
response to that, of course. With the Olympics coming up next month, there's an alpine skier from Minnesota who's hoping to reach Olympic glory.
And she says this has only been possible thanks to her support system.
This could be the defining moment of Paula Molson's career.
I had a lot of confidence building into World Championships. I knew I was skiing well, I knew my equipment was working well.
Molson to the line! Yes, by 100! And she guarantees herself a World Championship medal.
Anytime you cross the finish line and you see a green light, it's kind of this affirmation that everything did go as planned, and to be able to share that moment with my friends and family was really special. My name's Paula Molson. I'm an alpine skier, and I am from Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Already with a podium under her belt. Her husband, who travels with her, also services the skis.
My husband plays many different roles on my team. He's not just my husband, he's also my coach, my technician, my chauffeur, my hype man. Without him, my career wouldn't even be possible. We went to UVM together for 3 seasons, and this past summer we just bought a house in Vermont, so I'm officially a Vermonter, and it feels so good. I think Vermont just embodies this community that I so desperately wanted to be a part of. So when I found the people that kind of just took me in as family, it felt like an immediate home. It's a really special community to be part of in Waitsfield, Vermont.
Before we go today, Ryan, you gotta be excited to start your amazing vacation here, far away from me, far away from
No.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Oh,
I'll give you a hard time.
Yeah, no, it's good
the
stuff.
two of us, we've known each other a very long time.
Yes,
we can
we
talk
have.
about whatever we're gonna talk about
Seriously,
on this show.
we love it.
Microphone or batteries or not.
We've been through a lot together.
We have. And
Amen.
I'll be going down to Mexico. I'll be rocking the beach down there at the Blue Waters in Cancun. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We are going back to the similar area we were last year, so it should be a good time. We're going to do some golfing, do some taco eating, and we're going to be living large.
What's your favorite, most exciting thing that you're going to be doing? Do you know?
Oh, probably the golf.
The golf, yeah.
Yeah, there's a golf course there that's on the port of Cancun, and there's homes there that are like $5 million.
Oh my gosh!
So just
don't break
seeing
those
each
windows.
one. Yeah, don't hit it left or right.
Right.
Yeah. But also, before we say goodbye, I want to give a big thank you to the wonderful Briggsla Savage, who will be filling in for me while I'm gone, both producing and hosting with Hunter here. So be sure to join the two of them tomorrow, as they have all sorts of fun too.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute blast. Always fun when Briggs comes back here, and it might not be as hectic as this just was here today, but it's going to be a lot of fun either or.
I think it'll be a good, reset for the two of us.
Yeah. We like that kind of stuff every once in a
yeah.
while. Good luck to you, my friend.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe out there,
Appreciate it.
and we love you all.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.